Okay. Good afternoon, Lali. Welcome back to class. So we have literacy now. Today, literacy, we are looking at sentence level grammar. Okay. And this topic we are discussing today is also a revision topic. Most of our topics under grammar, or let me say sentence level, are revision topics. And the topic for today is possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives. Before I start sharing my screen, tell me what you know about possessive adjectives, Larry, before I share my screen to go ahead with my lesson.
Possessive adjectives tell you who, which thing is for somebody. For example, whose book is this? It is Michelle's book.
So whose book is this? It is Michelle's book. Where is the possessive adjective in the sentence? Which word will be the possessive adjective in the sentence?
So if I say whose book is this? Whose book is this? And you say, if somebody says whose book is this? You say it's your book. So the possessive adjective inside it is your.
Okay, very good. Okay, you've done well. So let's go ahead and then see what we have for today. So I'm going to share my screen with you.
Okay.
So we have here, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Very good. So possessive adjectives. So like you said, these are all possessive adjectives. My, your, her, its, their, his. Okay. So my book, like you said, your book, our book, her book. Now let's go ahead to look at the learning objectives. For every topic we learn, we have objectives. The objectives are the things you are expected to know at the end of every lesson. So for possessive adjective, these are our objectives. So at the end, we should be able to define possessive adjectives, okay? Identify them in a sentence and then use them correctly, okay? Like you have just done. What you just told me is perfect. It's a good thing you've done. So before we go further, let's look at the possessive adjectives we have. So Lale, read. These are the possessive adjectives we have in English. So go ahead and read.
My, your, his, her, it, our, their.
Very good. So my, your, his, her, its, their. Very good. Now define the term possessive adjectives. Now, there are two words here. We have possessive and we have what? Adjective. Possessive, what does it mean? Yes, now they read.
Possessive just means a word that helps show ownership.
Very good. Possessive just means a word that's what helps show ownership. So whenever you hear the word possessive, means we're talking about what? Ownership. Okay, so we have possessive adjectives, we have possessive pronouns, which you do later, maybe in year 3 or something. So we are looking at possessive adjectives. So ownership. Okay, when someone owns something. So for example, my book. Who owns the book in this sentence? My book. Who owns the book? Lale, my book. So who owns the book?
You.
No, it's not you. It's me. Say me. Assuming you read the sentence, read the sentence, Lale.
My book.
So who owns the book?
Me.
Me. So it's my book. Okay. So if the sentence said, hello, pay attention. If the example says, your book, in that case, who owns the book?
Me.
Listen, Lale, pay attention. Stop playing with the pencil and the whatever. Pay attention. You're getting confused. My book means the book is for what? Me.
Yes.
Now your book, Lale, your book. So it means the book is for who? You. Do you get it?
Yes.
Good. So possessive shows ownership. And then adjective. Adjective is a word that describes something else, usually a noun. So adjective describes or qualifies with a noun. Okay. If we are able to tell, Lale, read. I wanted to read that. I will keep you reading so that you pay attention. Read.
If we are able to tell who owns something, then we are using possessive adjective.
Very good. If we are able to tell who owns something, then automatically we are using what? Possessive what? Adjective. Okay. Go ahead.
Example, this is my beautiful Barbie dress. Whose beautiful Barbie dress is it? My beautiful Barbie dress.
So what is the possessive adjective in the first sentence?
My.
And in the third sentence?
My.
So it's showing it's showing what? Ownership. So it's answering the question, whose, one of the W's in questions, okay? So whose beautiful Barbie dress is it? It is my beautiful Barbie dress. So it means it belongs to who? Me. Okay?
Yes.
If the sentence says, this is her beautiful Barbie dress, it means the Barbie dress belongs to what? Her. Let's say Michelle is here, like you said in your example. This is Michelle's beautiful Barbie dress. So I ask, Whose beautiful Barbie dress is this? It is her dress. Okay, it is Michelle's dress, so it is her dress. Is that okay, Lali?
Yes.
Let's look at another example. Go ahead.
These are David's books. Whose books are these? They are David's book. They are his books.
So, which word is the possessive adjective?
His.
His. So, do you get the understanding now? So, what? They are what? David's book. But in this sentence, you have not used possessive adjective. So, if you want to use possessive adjectives, it means you have to change the noun. It means you are changing the noun that owns the book. You are changing from the person's name into a possessive adjective, which is what? His. Okay. So the one who owns the item will affect the kind of possessive adjective you use. Okay. Assuming this sentence says, they are Mignonette's book. Mignonette is a girl. So you say what? They are,
They are her books.
Very good. Very good. Now let's change it again. They are David and Mignonette's book. Now we have two people here. Sit up. They are, sit up. They are David and Mignonette's book. So if you are replacing David and Mignonette, which possessive pronoun will we use? They are,
Yeah.
They are books. Very good. They are books. So now there are two. Okay, good. Now there is a video to watch. Let's watch it together. We're going to watch a video on the possessive adjectives together, so that the understanding will be.
Possessive adjectives. He is showing pictures that she has clicked. Look at these sentences. Minnie is posing with her brother Vinay. Vinay is showing off his boxing gloves. Here they are with their parents. These are some of This is my new puppy. You like its kennel? Now stick your picture here. The words my, her, his, their, its, our, and your show a relationship or ownership. They are called possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives always come before a noun that they qualify. For example, my friend. The possessive adjective my qualifies the noun friend.
So there we have it. Okay, the possessive adjective, like I said at the beginning, adjectives qualify what? Nouns. So the possessive adjective qualifies the noun. That is why it always comes before what? The noun, like we just saw in the video. So if I say, so like we were seeing in the example, my beautiful Barbie dress. Okay, so the possessive adjective my over here okay, is qualifying what? Barbie dress. Okay, so possessive adjective qualifying what? Barbie dress. So it comes before what? The noun. Okay, you don't say beautiful Barbie dress my. No, but I say what? My beautiful Barbie dress. Let's continue. So after the video and these explanations, let's do this together, this exercise together right now. So the first one has been done for you. The instruction is that you replace the nouns here with possessive adjectives. So the book is for you. So you are going to read it so that you know which possessive adjective to use so that you don't get confused. So the book is for you. So it is what? Your book. Lale, is that clear? Jolly, if you can hear me, please turn your camera on so that I'll know if you are seated. Okay, so Lale, continue. Let's go to the second one. Okay. So the book is for Mary. So which possessive adjective will replace Mary?
Her.
So her book. Okay, her book. Good. Joy, you just joined us. We are looking at possessive adjectives. The use of possessive adjectives. My, your, his, her, our, their. So that's what we are doing. So let's continue. Mignonette. The book is for the man and I. Okay, so you read.
The book, the man and I.
So what possessive adjective will you use to replace the man and I?
Yeah.
In this case, I here is representing you, Mignonette, and not me. That's why I want you to read. The book is representing, the I is representing Mignonette. So read it as you are the one speaking.
Okay. So the man and I. Okay. So man and I.
So replace it with a possessive adjective.
Their.
No.
Our.
Yes, our. That's why I said the I is representing you, the one reading. That's why I don't want to be the one reading. Okay? So,
okay.
If it is I, Miss Justina, and Jolly, so I'll say the book is for Jolly and I. So it's our book. Okay? If it is, the book is for Mignonette and Jolly, then you can say what? Their book. Is that okay, Jolly? Sit up. So let's continue. So this time around, we have Bob, Joe, and Susan. Bob, Joe, and Susan. So which possessive adjectives, which possessive adjective will we use to replace Bob, Joe, and Susan? Yes, Dioli. So this is Bob, Joe, and Susan's father. So it is, he is,
She is.
This is Bob, Joe, and Susan's father. So he is.
He is. Bob.
No, we are replacing Bob, Joe, and Susan with a possessive adjective. Yes, Mignonette.
Yeah.
Their father. So this is Bob, Joe, and Susan's father. He is their father. He is what? Their father. Next one. The cat's tail. Okay, the cat's tail. This is the cat's tail. So we are replacing the cat with a possessive adjective. Mind you, the possessive adjective always replaces a noun in a sentence. Okay, the noun is the one showing ownership. So the possessive adjective, the noun in the sentence is the one who owns the item. So the possessive adjective comes to replace the noun to show what? Ownership. So this is the, Jolly, I need you to focus. This is the cat's tail. So which possessive adjective would you use to replace cat, the cat? Jolly, I want you to give it a try. We said the possessive adjectives. Let me take you back. We said the possessive adjectives are what? This is a revision topic. We've done it before. So you shouldn't be confused at all. Right from year one. These are the possessive adjectives we have in English. My, your, his, her, its, are, and their. So these are the possessive adjectives that we use in replacing nouns in the sentences. So I believe, Dioli, now you can move with us. So let's go back to the example we were looking at. Yes, so Dioli, the cat's tail, which possessive adjective will replace the cat? Its tail. Its tail, not its. Its tail, I-T-S, not I-T. So say it's what? Its tail. If you say it's, then that means I-T. That what? Its tail. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm going to do the last one too. Anne and Mary's mother. So she is. Yes, Dioli.
Yeah.
Very good. Their mother. Dioli and Miss teacher is Miss Justina. So she is what? Their teacher.
Israel.
Do you all get it? Any question? Any question? So Dioli, I would like that after the lesson, you watch the recorded video that will be posted up so that you catch up on the once you missed, you were late, so that you catch up on the minutes you missed. Okay. Okay. So this is all about possessive adjectives. Any question? Any question? So like I said, once you are able to tell who owns something, you are using possessive adjective. Okay. Always identify the noun that owns the item. And the noun can be a person, an animal, or a place. Okay. Okay. So if there are no questions, let's go ahead and do a revision on one of the punctuations that also shows what? Ownership. There is a punctuation mark in English that shows ownership. So let's look at it before we close. Can you guess which punctuation it is? Can you guess which punctuation mark it is? Anyone? No? Okay, let's see. So we have apostrophe. This punctuation is called apostrophe. This punctuation shows what? Ownership when it is used together with a noun. Okay, it shows ownership when it's used together with a noun. Okay. Now, Jolly, read what you see over here. Then we'll look at examples and we will end the class. Please unmute your microphone.
Review of punctuation. We use apostrophe to show that a noun,
Sorry, a noun.
person, a noun, a person, a thing, or place owns something.
So, a noun into brackets, a person. So, a person, the words in the brackets, okay, a person, a thing, or a place is representing the definition of a noun. You know, a noun is the name of a person, a thing, or a place, right? Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So we use apostrophe to show that a person, a thing, or a place owns something. Is that okay? For example, Lale, read.
Mickey, example, Mickey's bicycle.
Bicycle.
The cat's tail is black. America's lovely city is Las Vegas.
Very good. So you see how the apostrophe has been used. Don't confuse the apostrophe with a comma. Apostrophe always goes on top. And after the apostrophe, there is an S. Some of you make these mistakes in your writing. So when you are showing ownership of a noun, if you are not using possessive adjective, and you are using the noun, always make sure you use the apostrophe, and after the apostrophe comes what? An S. Now pay attention. After the apostrophe comes an S. So Mickey's bicycle. Whose bicycle is it? The bicycle belongs to who? Mickey. Eh? Yes, Jolly, your hand is up.
Is it like I can't hear you?
That's a different thing. That's contractions. Okay. That's a different thing. We'll learn later. Right now we are learning what? Ownership. Okay, ownership, possessive. And it is used to show what? Ownership of something. So right now let's focus on what? Ownership. Okay. at the right time, we will learn contraction. If you say, I can't hear you, that's a contraction. Cannot means you are separating the can and then the not. Okay, and therefore you have to take away some letters and replace those letters with the apostrophe. So that's a lesson on its own, but then it's good if you know how to use it. But my main concern is on this one. This is a mistake most of you make in your writing. Okay. Mickey's bicycle. So after the apostrophe comes an S. The bicycle is for who? Mickey. It belongs to Mickey. So Mickey's bicycle. So you can replace Mickey with a possessive adjective. Which possessive adjective would that be? If we are replacing Mickey with a possessive adjective, which possessive adjective would that be? Yes, Jolly. Yes, we just finished learning possessive adjective. If we are replacing Mickey, if we want to replace Mickey with a possessive adjective, which of the possessive adjectives will we use? Have you forgotten your possessive adjectives already? So give me, if we are replacing Mickey with a possessive adjective, which of them will you use? It is Mickey's bicycle, so it is. Come on, do I always have to put it in a sentence before you remember? Yes, Jolly.
His.
His what?
His bicycle.
Good. We've learned that after the possessive adjective, a noun has to follow. So you can't say it is his. If you say it is his, that is not a possessive adjective. Every possessive adjective goes with a noun. So it is his bicycle. If you say it is his, that is a pronoun. That is a possessive pronoun, which we have not yet learned. Okay, so it is his bicycle. Don't forget that possessive adjective always goes with a noun because it is qualifying the noun. So the noun must always follow it, just like the way a baby will follow its mother. Do you understand? Because the baby cannot be on its own without his mother. Okay, and the mother too cannot ignore the baby. So just like the way the baby will follow its mother, that's the same way what the noun has to follow the possessive adjective to make it complete. Okay, mommy completes the baby. Okay, so the possessive adjective completes the noun. So they move together. Okay, they move together. Okay, so let's look at the next sentence. Let's continue. The cat's tail is black. The cat's tail is black. Whose tail are we talking about here? The cat. So if we want to, so you see the apostrophe is here. The tail belongs to who? The cat. So the ownership, the cat is the one who owns the tail. Now let's replace the cat with a possessive adjective. And which one would that be? Yes, Lali. Yes, Lali, let me hear you. You raised your hand.
Its tail is black.
Its tail is black. Its tail is black. Good. And then the last one will be for Dioli. America's lovely city is Las Vegas. So the city Las Vegas belongs to America. It can be found in America. So America owns that city. Okay, that is why the apostrophe is here and it's followed by the S. Now let's replace America with a possessive adjective. Let's replace America with a possessive adjective. Yes, Dioli.
Yeah.
America is one. So is it there? Hey, who's that? Yes, Lale.
Its lovely city is Las Vegas.
Its lovely city is Las Vegas. Dioli, why do you say our? America is not a human being. So you can't say our or your or her or his. My, your, his, her, those belong to what? Human beings and living things. Human beings. I won't even say living things because animals are living things. But those are used for what? Human beings when names are mentioned. When human beings' names are mentioned. But America is not a human being, it's a place. So you always use what? It's for places and things. Okay, things like what? Animals. Okay, objects. And then places. Is that okay? And then you use what? My, your, his, her, their, for what? Human beings. Dioli, is that okay? So its lovely city is Las Vegas. You can't say his lovely city is Las Vegas or her lovely. If you say her lovely city is Las Vegas, then you're referring to somebody. Maybe Lale's lovely city is Las Vegas. So it means Lale loves what? Las Vegas. So her lovely city. That one we are talking about Lale. Lale is a human being and she's a girl. So you can say her lovely city is Las Vegas. But here's the case, we are using America. America is the name of a country, of course, which is found in North America, the continent, one of the continents we learned this morning. So its lovely city is Las Vegas. I hope you understand it. Very good. Any question? Any question? Yes, Lale, your hand is up.
It's not up.
Oh, okay, then let me lower your hand. Yes, Dioli.
Even if you name your pet, is it still it?
Yes, even if you name your pet, it's still it because your pet is not a human being. So let's say your pet is called, even if your pet is called Dioli, if you have a cat and it's called Dioli, you still use it. So Dioli, my cat, has a black tail. Or Dioli the cat has a black tail. Because if you say Dioli without adding the cat, who knows that that is the name of your cat? Because as far as we are concerned, Dioli is the name of a person. So we say what? Dioli the cat has a black tail. Then I know that Dioli is referring to what? A cat. Then I can say its tail is black. But if you don't add the cat, and you say Jolly has a black tail, then it means I assume that Jolly is referring to a human being. So I'll say her cat is black, her tail is black. Then it means Jolly has a tail, but how can Jolly have a tail? Human beings don't have a tail. Okay, so it is always right if you are giving, so you should always mind the kind of names you give to your pets. Okay, if you are giving a human being's name to your pets, you have to be careful. Make sure what you are trying to. What's the name of your pet?
Hope.
Jolly, your cat is called Hope. So Hope the cat has a red tail.
Black and white.
Okay, Hope the
He's
cat
black and
has a white. Hope the cat has a black and white tail. So it's a cat. So its tail is black and white. Okay. But if you say Hope has a black and white tail, if you are talking to an adult, the adult can be quick. Okay, some children can also be quick to know that human beings don't have a tail. So obviously you're referring to an animal. So all these things has to do with reasoning. Okay, it has to do with reasoning. Reasoning is not only in math, it's also in what? Literacy. So Hope has a tail. You know human beings don't have a tail, so it's definitely referring to what? An animal. Okay, so its tail is black and white. Is that okay? Yes, Lali?
If you call your pet a human being's name and you call your pet, the human being will think you are calling him or her instead.
Yes, exactly. Unless the one who owns the pet. But if a visitor, so if I come to your house, Dioli, if I visit you, and then your pet is called Justina. Hey, Justina, I don't think you are talking to me. Because how am I supposed to know your pet is called Justina? Justina is big. I don't think you are referring to me. So you have to be sure that you say what? Justina the cat. Then I know that, oh, there is a cat there called what? Justina. So she's referring to the cat. Is that okay? So it has to do with what's reasoning. Any other question? Yes, Mignonette.
This one's not a question. I'm just asking where you are. Are you in a library?
Yes, I'm in a library. Can see books around me.
Things.
Yes. Any question relating to what we have learned? Any question relating to the topic, possessive adjectives? Are you all okay?
Yep.
So can we end the lesson?
No other people came except for us.
Yes, Dioli.
Is that time over?
The lesson has ended. This is what we have for today. So we have exhausted it. We don't want to start something we have not planned for. This is what we have planned for today. So if we have enough time, it is for you. Hello, please keep your microphone muted. So if we have enough time, it is for you to ask questions. But if you don't have any questions, then I'll end it for you so that you are free to go. Yes, any question relating to possessive adjective or contribution? Okay, so if there are no questions to be asked, we'll call it a day. We'll meet again tomorrow for other lessons. So we are done for lessons. We are done with lessons for today. So like I said, this session has been recorded. It will be posted on the Moodle platform for you to go and watch again if you need any clarification. Okay? All right. So see you. Bye.
Bye.